Hey guys, it's Bina, and in today's video, I want to go over my recap of last Epoch Season 2. It's been an amazing season, probably the best last Epoch season I have ever played. This kind of is my 1.0, so I'll go over what happened during this season, the major changes that happened, and then also like my characters that I played and everything like that. So, first of all, we have the new filters on Maxroll, which I designed. So if you take any Maxroll planner here or any build guide, there's going to be a loot filter button, and now you have access to like select the level of strictness that you want for different type of builds. So this is only the first iteration of it. It will get better as leagues go by, as seasons go by. I will add more and more functionalities and more, basically, I will polish this filter as much as I can over the course of the next few seasons, so that it's going to be hopefully a tool that a lot of players will find useful. And I had really good feedback this patch with it, so if you have any more feedback, I'm always open for it. But yeah, it's going to just get better and better and better. Starting out for leveling, and then as you progress through the game, you can select a different level of strictness to increase the strictness of your filter. So that is the main change for the filters here that you can do on any build guide on Maxroll or with any planners as well. So first of all, I started this patch with a totem character. Basically, it was a shaman which had storm totem and torn totem as well. That was my first plan, and then swapping into a beastmaster with storm crows. So my final crow character is this guy here, and that one I did go and kill Uber Abrot with. I've gotten some, like my journey with this character was extremely long, but also extremely fun, because I died a few times. I died initially to a disconnect. I died afterwards. I think I died to like 2 or 3 disconnects this patch. Nothing too crazy for the amount of hours that I've played. Then I've played with a there was like 2 or 3 I think 1 or 2 other deaths that I died to like a dot from the dragon inside of this woven echo here, the Gauntlet of Strife woven echo. Very, very dangerous, the fire breath from the dragon there. So yeah, so after leveling this guy for a final time, I did get to level 19. I didn't even get to level 100 with this character, funny enough. But I got to level 99, and I did go kill Uber Aberrat with it. And yeah, that was like my first character that I did kill Uber Aberrat with. And actually my only character that I killed Uber on hardcore with it. So that is my hardcore killer for Uber Aberrat. I went with a tanky version of the lightning version of Stormcrows. So here we have my other characters go again. I did some shenanigans with a speed farmer as well. So speed farming with like a swarm blade variant. Then afterwards, what did I do? These are my shamans, Giga speed. So I died on quite a few of them. One while leveling up. I guess this one also while leveling up. I think this one is the one that I died to like a dot or something like this. Then I level up a Void Knight for Warpath. Warpath is extremely fun. You just spin to win. The AoE gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it has crazy damage. It has a lot of quality of life. You just right click it and you just kills it. Just kills everything in its path. Very easy farmer, very, very good build. I did not play this that much, only up until level 95, and then I think I started my Rune Master with Lightning Blast. Lightning Blast, I died to a disconnect. And then I died to something else, which I don't really remember. I do have like all of these deaths uploaded on YouTube as well. And I finally went with my final Rune Master, which I got to level 100. I attempted Uber. I got to the very last phase on his last moments. And then I died on the Uber fight. I killed it then in softcore. But very, very good build. I strongly recommend if you're looking for like a good caster build, playing Lightning Blast Rune Master. Then what did I do? I went for Serpent Venom. Serpent Venom is one of those builds that popped up during the middle of the season. This one was introduced to me by Rody. It is a absolute monster of a build. It can one-shot Uber Abrot with one single auto attack. Not an auto attack, but like literally just one melee attack applying your dot, and you deal Uber Abrot's entire health pool with the bossing version. But even with the tanky mapping version that is like good overall, it does crazy damage, crazy tankiness. I did die to Uber. I went to just test Uber level 94. I wanted to see what my damage was like. I was still building this character, and then I died to not blocking the Pizza Slam with Bastion of Honor. I was slightly too far from Uber Aberrant to block the hit. So I did die here. This one was a really good lesson to me, as playing with Bastion of Honor, you want to get, especially for the Uber Aberrant fight, right? You want to be within 4 meters, and I think the 4 meters is within the center of his hitbox. So you need to be really close to Uber to be able to block the hit. So Serpent Venom, another crazy build that I highly recommend. It just doesn't have like the best clear, but it's like crazy tankiness and like crazy damage. So very good for hardcore. By the way, this was the first season that I did play hardcore for the entire season. I had a lot of fun. I think I'm fully converted. Hardcore is the way. If you're dying too much, the one way to fix this is playing hardcore. Because in hardcore, the choices that you make on your builds actually matter. Where softcore, you know, anything goes. If you want to build full damage, go full damage, and you don't need any tankiness. If you die in softcore, it doesn't matter. You cannot lose in softcore. You can't lose a game. So it's you go softcore if you only want to win, and then you go hardcore if you want to have a challenge to be able to win the game, right? So I feel like my season I actually won because, you know, I did get to kill Uber Aberrant on a character in hardcore, which is a feat that not many people actually did. So I'm pretty happy with it. I did play the Forge Guard tourney. The Forge Guard tourney was with my Shield Rush character. So I went crit Shield Rush, which was very fun to do. I leveled up another character here in hardcore as well. Only level 92 so far. But this character actually makes... this is a build that we have on max roll, but not the crit version. I think the crit version is actually... has a lot of benefits to it. Because if you play dots, right? If you play Ignite, for example... Then you have to ramp up your damage with your Throne of Ambition. You ramp up your damage with Jasper's staff. So that is like non-instant damage. Even though it's like way more ramped up damage, in reality, you basically never get that damage, right? So here it's just like, right now, as you can see, it's not crazy DPS, okay? This is like, I think right now I might have maybe like between 6 and 8 million DPS maybe with this level of gear, which isn't crazy, but my gear is pretty good. The 2 LP on this is completely useless. The second LP, I didn't get anything from my slam. Like my gear is decent. It's really decent. 100% block chance, crazy armor, all res. Like, it's good. It's really good. It doesn't do enough damage. I wish that we could get more out of this, because there is a bug with Shield Rush with like the attack speed. If you stack more than 0.91 attack speed, then you encounter a bug where your mana does not refund. But this was a build that really surprised me. It's a really good build. I wouldn't recommend this for Uber, but for everything else, like you just face tank everything, you stun lock most things, and you just stand there and you hit. That's all you do. So very fun build. I had a great fun with this one. So these are pretty much all of the builds that I have played this patch. I did experiment with like other things left and right, but ultimately did not decide to build a character on them. Oh no, not true. I did my hardcore Ballista character. Actually, this one is really good. It's a Ballista character. So if some of you have seen my content in the previous years, I am like kind of like the Ballista guy here, which I really enjoy the Ballista playstyle. And on this character, usually I build ZHP. So ZHP meaning that I don't build any HP whatsoever. I don't build any defenses except for Silver Shrouds, which makes you dodge the next hit. So I rely on guaranteed dodges. But on this character, I decided to go for a hardcore version with maxed out defenses, maxed out glancing blow, trying to get as much health as possible, and then it turned out to be really, really good even then. Like, right now, I think this is probably, like, something around, like, I don't know. Well, actually, this DPS, probably, like, maybe it's 10 million. Maybe it's 10 million DPS or something like this. But you can definitely get some decent DPS. My character is pretty geared out. Really fun build. Again, Ballista is one of those builds that just aim at everything for you, right? And they move with your traversal skills. So they follow you around as you move with aerial assault. So that's going to make it really, really fun to move around the map and kill everything without you having to do anything, really. It's just your Ballista. All you have to do is pick up the loot. So one of the fastest farmers for sure, this one. And hardcore viable. I've been having a blast with this one. The fact that, like, mechanically, Ballista is just so good. It makes it really, really strong to play in hardcore, since most monsters just are dead all the time before you are even in danger. So these are the builds that I have played this patch. I think my favorite build, if you ask me my favorite, it's still gonna be Ballista. Ballista is always my favorite. I tried playing a little bit with Tornado. I tried, like, there's like a couple of other builds that I do enjoy quite a bit. But when I come back to Ballista and I build an actual character, it just feels so good. It's just like the mechanics of Ballista, the damage, the smoothness of it, like not having to aim, not having to do, you know, like everything is just done for you. All you have to do is blast, and I like blasting. So these are my characters. The ones that are still alive in hardcore is my Ballista, my Shield Rush, my Final Crow character, my Warpath character as well. All the other ones died. My Lightning Blast died to Uber. My Serpent Venom died to Uber. Overall, I had a really great time with this patch. I cannot wait for the next patch and see what EAG has in store for us. I know that, well, we speculate that next patch is going to be the Primal Hunt and all these things, right? Well, I think it's been confirmed by now. We've seen a few spoilers, not too many. Hopefully, we get a lot of new content as well, with a lot of new endgame content. As they introduce more endgame, it's just getting better and better and better. A few things that I would like to see for Last Epoch, personally. I would like to see more different options in terms of endgame content for your character that makes you able to, like, test your character's power against something with a leaderboard. So not just like Arena, for example, since we already have Arena, which I think Arena needs a rework since it takes way too long to push in Arena. But that's another subject. We have Arena. I would really honestly like a system like Diablo 3 had, which was like Greater Rifts. So when we're talking about Greater Rifts, I talk about something like a timed attack content with loot that only drops at the end, which will test your character's speed, your character's power, your character's tankiness, its recovery, its single target, because at the end you get a boss fight as well. So something like that would be amazing, and having that tied to an actual leaderboard as well, being able to test yourself not only against your own results, but against results from other players too, would be just amazing. So this has been brought up to Mike in his dev stream, and he said that we kind of have this already with the corruption system, which just increases infinitely, right? But first of all, the corruption system, it's not really a timed attack map that you do with a boss at the end. It's just, it's the regular maps that you do. A separate system with like a certain time allocated to kill the good amount of monsters, and then spawn the boss, kill the boss, get the loot at the end only. So you only focus on killing and like playing properly. That would be so good. Or things like PoE has Delve, for example, like another system kind of like Delve's. Delve is more like similar to the corruption pushing, I feel. But then again, they could make it into another system with another leaderboards. Like many different systems with many different leaderboards would make your goals in the game so much more clear, and like, okay, this season I want to push, you know, this amount of Delve, this amount of Greater Rifts, this amount of corruption, this amount of Arena. I'll build my character to farm Uber Aberroth. I'll build my character to be able to farm this, farm that. That is something that is like just it sets more goals to be reached by players, and that I feel is gonna retain more player and keep the players engaged with the content and engage and attach to the characters more, and wanting to build character power even further. So those are just a few suggestions, things that I wish we had in last Epoch. I think the game is in a really, really good spot right now. It's going in the right direction. Today is the release of Path of Exile 1 new league. I will probably not be playing that. I am tempted to go and play some more PoE 2, to be honest. I know this might sound weird, but like PoE 2, I still feel like that is the game that I will play for the next I don't know how many years. It's not there yet in terms of polish and content and everything. Like, it has a long way to go, but I feel like going in very early and learning basically learning the entire game, you know, like knowing the items by heart, knowing like basically the entire passage tree by heart, like getting better knowledge right now is good in a growing game, rather than going for me into like a game like Path of Exile 1, which is older, and also you know, I haven't played that much, but I've played enough to like kill all the Ubers, get all the like the crazy items that I wanted, Mage Blood Headhunter, crafted like some perfect item, like a perfect Simplex Amulet, like not mirror tier stuff, but I did craft like some perfect items. I killed all of the Uber Pinnacle bosses. I feel like I don't know, I've kind of explored what I wanted to explore. And if I wanted to get into PoE 1, I should have done it way before. I just feel like right now LE for me is my kind of home, and then there's also PoE 2, which I want to like play for the foreseeable future, and I think I will go in and play that. I am converted to hardcore, loving hardcore. If I do play Path of Exile, it will be in hardcore as well. At least for maybe I'll learn a little bit in softcore and then swap to hardcore, but hardcore is really my niche, and this is where I want to be. So I've fallen in love with Hardcore Dispatch. So this is what LE 1.2 has done for me. I hope this has been entertaining for you guys to follow me around during the entire season. I'll for sure be back for 1.3. I cannot wait to cook some new stuff for you guys as well. And I've been like enjoying LE like never before. Seriously, this patch has been just amazing. So thank you guys. I want to say thank you all so much for not only for being here and watching my content, but you know, like hanging out on Twitch, commenting with me, like, you know, messaging me on Discord, joining the Discord, being like interacting with all of these things. Thank you guys so much. It's really appreciated, and I have no words to show my how happy I am about all the support that I've gotten this patch. I think yeah, I'm gonna, as long as I can do this, I will do this for as long as possible, and I'll see you guys all in the next